Hey guys, this is YouTube user Mr. Video Dude 790 back to make another video. And of course today's New Year's Eve 2019. It's now just before 3 o'clock PM. And of course today I'll be talking about the my favorite parts of 2019. So yeah. So we'll see you guys at the intro. So yeah, 2019 has been a very interesting year weather-wise and in my life. So pretty much let's start with the January. So of course January month January was pretty mild month. Participated like on the 21st of January this year, we had freezing rain and then rain and a lot of wind, which was nice. But of course, the perks of that is I can wear my sweater and cap, which I did that day when I was on the market over to the subdivision by her. Yep, indeed, and then pretty much otherwise the rest of the winter months was of course a mix of milder and cooler, but of course one memory of early 2019 was of course live on TikTok. That's right, Mr. VOD79 is now on TikTok. Awesome, Yep. I basically created on in the late January of this year, and I only posted one video so far, which is on January 25th, 2019, which was when the sun was cold out at the really one in the afternoon. Yep, indeed, and of course. You know what sunlight put out forward down? That's right. Mr. Blue Sky by what's the band called again? Electric Light Orchestra. Yep, indeed. Yep. And then of course also that I managed to get outdoors for a bit. It's been even, but then the temps cooled down toward that even too. Yeah, pretty much. And then of course February was a cooler month with temperatures in the mid to higher minus 20s. Yeah, minus teens. Sorry about that. Yeah, and pretty much. Yeah, and of course one day when it was that temperature, I was managed to go outdoors and then I managed to fill the cup out, fill the cup with hot water. Before I went out, then I went out with my iPhone and my iPhone holder, and then I managed to record a video on the iMovie to see if I could if any vapor would come out of the water, which was some vapor came out. Yep, and of course that was a cool video indeed. That was February 20th of 2019 on a really cold morning. Yep, indeed. Yeah, and of course, sorry if my voice is hoarse or anything, but of course that is because I have another cold or like a head cold or whatever it is. So yeah, pretty much. And then of course otherwise what else? And then 5 days earlier, I've actually when I went to touch love for the first time during the winter, and of course being at the 12 was actually a bit icy and of course but of course it's but of course the view is actually still magnificent. Yep, indeed. So yep. Yep, and of course what else? And then what else happened? Yep. And then also in probably mid late February I actually got my permit, which is so awesome. Which of course means that I learn how to drive. Yep, indeed. Yep, so it's because obviously got my permit and the driving registration place in the Mount Pearl, and I recently did the V7 test before that, and then I did the actual test twice before getting the second time. Yep. So of course right now I still got my permit since February. Yep. So now you see. Yep. Color it. So because all we have to do now is learn how to drive and then go to driving school. So yeah, pretty much. And then also in the late February I've actually started working at City Pilgrims. Because if you don't know what City Pilgrims is, it is a local company in the city of St. John's that serves French fries and of course and stuff like that. Yep, indeed. And of course they have I think 2 or 3 trucks or something like that, and they have all in St. John's. 2 of them are seagull, and of course one of them is all year round. Yep, indeed. And of course yep, and I also got 2 restaurants or storefronts, whatever you would like to call them. I like to call it a restaurant since it is a restaurant. So yeah, pretty much. And yeah, I was started working in the late February this year. Started up in players and of course every now and again I'm doing a variety of stuff. So yeah, pretty much. And then of course in now it's happening much other than mild weather throughout midnight, which is nice. It's just before the winter started, ending, sorry. Yep. And of course during the early spring of this year, I managed to go over to the downtown area where I went to Kelly's Pub before I feed, and then pretty much we actually went over to well, obviously did a video about George Street, like a full tour of George Street. Yep, which is nice. My first full tour of George Street about YouTube, done in late March 2019. Yeah, indeed. and then otherwise we can also had temperatures in the mid teens and throughout the late March and early April. Most notably on the first of April with temperatures 17 degrees, which is so awesome. Yep. Even if the snow at about yes, it's 17 degrees. Yep, indeed. Yep. And of course, yep. And then what else happened to April? Don't think anything else happened throughout April. So other than those temperatures, but of course, yeah, of course. But then in May, what happened in May? I've actually been over to the well, throughout the spring summer fall of 2019, I've actually been on obviously started going on my bike again over to new and usual places like cause one time I think this was late April or early May. Obviously went over to the service near what is it St. Philip's border off of St. Thomas line. Yep, and of course I went with usually the little trail. Oh my I went usually in the little gravel trail. We also the mud out by a trail parking paradise. We just led over to Pico Drive in Paradise. And of course we do that by my shoes and maybe my jeans and my bike kind of all dirty from the mud. Yeah, indeed. But of course, obviously to me the back and of course well that they were just perfect. Yeah, indeed. And this was also in May. I've also for the first time went over to Kitty Brewery for first in summer, and then while there, me and my brother and my step cousin Todd Cooper. It's his YouTube name. If you just wondering, anyway, we actually went on a little adventure over to what is it? Oh my, we actually went about the area like we went to Cockett's Cove, which is a little trail with a look at of the Atlantic Ocean. And then we also did went over to the oh my gosh, the place called the Kinney Plantation, where we what I did a little last year, a lot we did pretty much that was all yep. And then of course otherwise yep. What else? Yep. And then of course oh my god. Yep. And then the next day, however, I've actually went to my names, which was so awesome, as usual. But of course, that day I obviously decided to do a little to do a little video on the car weekend at Aris Beach, Newfoundland. Yep. It's highlighted by my weekend owner. Yep. It's because people just be walking over to the wharf of the and to meet on their back, and then also listen to the camera. Then the next day, I actually filmed. I actually did the end of the next day on May 12th. Yeah, so of course that was very interesting. Otherwise, and then pretty much And then also in March, also in May, I don't know if I should mention this or not, but of course, it was in after the May long weekend. I was enjoying the Easter seals, which was so awesome. Yep, pretty much. So of course, I obviously had a few interviews with them throughout the past year, 2018 and 2018. Then obviously got accepted to the program that I'm in the late May. Yeah, indeed. And of course, yeah, pretty much. Because I've been with the institute now since being this year, and now is the last day of December of 2019. So yeah, pretty much. Anyway, and then of course, otherwise, in early June, we had our first dose of summer weather. Yep, we had temperatures in the mid to high teens, or probably about higher teens, or lower teens for parts of the St. John's area, which is nice. Which meant that of course, the first time we had those kind of temperatures, obviously, oh my, obviously, well, my back over to consistently shots because when I left the series kicked in, which the temperature had cooled down. But then once I left Timberlands, the temperature had warmed up some more, like back to the usual summer temperatures, which is so nice. Yep, and then pretty much, and then another time, obviously we talked about Pearl on my bike, which is nice. Yep. I was trying to explore more about Pearl that day. Yep. And then of course, I also managed to go over to. And then of course, what other summer maybe was of course when of course I took my bike over to the Amazon service, and I did a live stream over there, which you probably saw on YouTube back then, and it was actually foggy. It was fog and clouds because it was actually warm because it actually was breezy, which is so nice. Yep, indeed. And of course, yeah. And then of course, but then after that, the sun came out that day, and the temperature had warmed up a lot. Like you will believe during the evening, which is very unusual because it is usually not that normal during the evening, like not that humid, sorry, but of course that evening it was just humid, like you won't believe. Yep, and then of course, yep. Oh my, and then of course, now it's almost having throughout June, yep. Yep, and of course, oh my, it's anyway, and then in late June, I've actually managed to go back to consistency results. I managed to put my feet in consistency for the first time, which is awesome. And then it was actually a bit warm over there by the ocean that day, but it was not bad. But then otherwise. Then obviously returned to Mary's River where I pretty much What I do, I've actually put my feet in the water over there. Then while there, I've actually slipped while getting my stuff on. While going towards my stuff. Sorry, but then it was otherwise that which is pretty awesome. Yeah, then it was otherwise going to having tried June. Then in July, however, what else? So it's not having till at least probably around near on in early July, like of course that time I was meant to consistently notes for the first time in year 20 this year's on July 5th of 2019. That was the first consistent note trip of the year mission days. So then of course that was a fun trip. Otherwise then and then that evening just to clean up when in the Series B, and then of course that day I've actually that evening I've actually went out to watch the sunset out in Series B. Yep. It was quite a magnificent sunset indeed. And then of course also while viewing the sunset, I just got to see a familiar boat owned by Regent Gillette. If you hadn't heard about it, it's from a Discovery Channel TV show called Cold Water Cowboys. Yep, because I managed to see this boat pulling to the wharf. So then I managed to walk over to the boat and then I introduced myself. I think to the crew on that boat. Yeah, and then of course nice to see that boat. And then of course the next day, however, none much happened other than I've actually went for a little walk in the LA beach over to I went from Bananas over to the Sandbar, which is at the end of Ellis Beach, which actually took me probably around a half hour or so. Yep, pretty much. And of course, obviously, every next walk, yep, they said warm city. Yep, indeed. And every then of course other the walk obviously basically so taken in the LSD for the first time that day, which is so awesome. Yep. Yep, indeed. Anyway, none of us have otherwise, and then of course the day after that, my fellow PRs in the Alex Beach, obviously, never too much, obviously, then, back toward home, where luckily we actually, stopped over to a Bunnings store in Old Dallas, where I got a view of the of our boats in Wharf in Old Dallas, and of course if one was with other boats over there, there's whole part of keeping over there. And all the fishermen called keeping. Yep, which is so nice. Yep, and then of course, when we got back, we actually went to downtown for one, and of course, boy was the temperature really hot that day. In the city, the temperatures were probably around 25 or 26 degrees that day. Yep, indeed. So yep, pretty much this was that day. I was managed to go over to Signal Hill for the first time during the summer for a look. And then of course otherwise none of us happened throughout the rest of July until also well, having other jobs throughout July also job interviews and stuff like won't be that the rooms in St. John's where I was to be a dish cleaner or dishwasher or whatever it is. Yep. Indeed, like a kitchen bugger, yep. And then of course, yeah, and what else? And then of course in late July, the temperature actually moved up a lot to probably about 27 degrees or so, and of course that the obviously meant to keep warm, which is nice to visit some friends and then while there I was going to record a little montage video of a trip on the boat, but then I actually never bothered yeah. Since I just didn't feel like editing those videos, that's all. Yeah, but then otherwise, but that trip was fun. Actually had fun. We actually had a lot of fun in the Beaver Pond area, and also at the in Fairyland at the folk festival, and then of course, then otherwise, and I was sent throughout the rest of July. Then on August 1st, the temperature had moved up a lot, like it did a year earlier. Yep, to about 20 or 29 degrees, which is so nice. It's been that I returned to Mary's with a bike to consist myself a bike also, where I went over to my usual place, and then over to what is it? Over to Mary's River, because this I hear his stream talks on that was I obviously got in the water in Mary's River this time, which is so nice for a little while before going on back home. Yep, indeed. Because I said this in June. While I was in Mary's, I was went over to the Mary's Interpretation Center where I managed to look around at the museum down there. Yep, indeed, downstairs. Yep, and I also went to the farmers market over there. Yep, that was pretty fun. And then otherwise, yep, there was no time throughout the rest of August. Other than yeah, there was also our staycation, our new flight staycation, which is nice. We actually managed to we were originally planning on doing it. I'll go down in another vacation somewhere in what is it in August, but then this cheese, and then we actually end up to in the vacation with the first day. Obviously went over to Tasha Beach. It's very nice. I've actually managed to walk around the beach. It was actually warm that day, which is so awesome. Yep, indeed. It was warm, but it was also cloudy, sort of. Yep, indeed. Yep, and then of course otherwise, maybe Tuesday to a Thursday of the week, we also stayed at the Best Western Plus Hotel, which is so awesome. My first time checking out staying at the Best Western Place since November. So yeah, pretty much. So of course, while we eat at the landed, and then I walked around the airport, which is so nice. And then otherwise, after that, yeah, the next day, I think we had a road trip over to Dildo, which is not a, which is air cleaning in the flat, within 20 days. Yep, let's went there to check it out. Since we had to find out that Jimmy Kimmel was is a beer owner. Yep, but of course, it was actually hard owner, and there was also a crowd owner, which is so nice. So yeah, pretty much. And then of course, we also went to back to Colombia where we checked out I did view of the teaching school for the first time. Because otherwise, actually went back to the Split Harbor base where I checked it out. And then of course, we just went back from there. See ya, period. I don't know why I think it's 1 second. Well, guys, when I speak, so it's very weird. I don't know why I'm using speech so much. So I just had to figure this out. Then I'll talk to you guys about the rest of the investigation and stuff in the next clip. Alright guys, so now I'm on ABC Hasty, because for some reason this piece is about not for the for Hasty and the other Hasty, whatever it is called. So yes, so of course right now I got 70 minutes of Hasty MC Hasty video left. Because I still have more than that on this SD card that I'm using now. So anyway, yeah. So of course, then of course the next day, like I was saying, we went over to let's check out the best in class hotel. Then before that, obviously, have a breakfast at Timmy's. This is so awesome. Timmy's by the airport it is. They asked me to check out the airport cemetery one last time. And then of course otherwise, nothing else happened throughout the staycation other than sun tanning and pretty much the feedback vibes. Yep, I also suntan throughout the what's the 19, sorry. Yep, indeed. And there was no else not after the DSD where the meeting at the DSD the meeting had told no leave, just cool down the temperature a lot to the upper 60 numbers to lower teens, which is very interesting. It was actually for the rest of the actually moved up again in the early part of the week after the DSD with the meeting. So yeah. Then of course yeah, there was something in September then yeah, not was something at all. So yep. And then of course in October oh my the first weekend first full weekend in October yep, we actually went over to the new place for the first time at about 3 years, which is so nice. We actually went down over to Fulton where we pretty much when I was very stayed in my stepmother's house over there, and then while they were actually went to a restaurant in the Quebec, which is to the community, and we came back. That's to walk around the community in the dark. And then of course, otherwise, we also and then that was all. Then of course the next day, I was best to walk around the community in the daytime. I was best to go to a beach, which is right by the ocean, Fortune, and then of course also went to a community playground in the Fortune, and then of course otherwise I was always had some jigs dinner, and then after I was packed up, went all over the various out to a few stores, and then of course after I actually went back over to back home where we saw the Goobies, got a view over there, checked that place out. And then of course otherwise we actually went back home from there. And then of course that was toward the week after that. Then of course the following Saturday we actually left St. John's early in the morning. Then we went over to Florida, which is so nice. We actually spent 8 days over there while they were actually suntan, hung out in the sun, hung out in the pool. This is video, this is Sabin, it is a restaurants. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, but then of course, a lot of way back, we actually had a stop over in the Halifax, which is so nice. We actually had an 8-hour stop over there, which is nice. But while there, we actually checked out Perry's Cove, and then we checked out downtown Halifax, which is so nice. And then of course, yep, indeed. And of course, then otherwise we actually departed Halifax the other night, and then we flew over to St. John's. And then of course next day we actually I actually voted in the federal election for the first time, which is so awesome. Yep. Indeed, and then of course not else happened toward the rest of October, and then of course in early November the television had moved up to the upper keys, which is so awesome, and it was actually something that they also, which is so nice. Yep, indeed. And of course I think about obviously nice one, a really nice ride. It was really, but otherwise it was nice. And then of course, yep. And then of course, otherwise, other than that, obviously to 20 Phoenix Day, which is so nice. Yep. Which means that now I'm actually 20 years old, which is so awesome. Yep, indeed. Of course, we actually never did much on my but then we actually left summer, then that was spiritual. Then finished the we actually had a little family get together, family summer, whatever it is. Yep, indeed. And of course, one of these that I got for your birthday was, of course, the Apple AirPods, which is so awesome. Yep, indeed. Yep, what else? Yep, and of course, yep. And then of course, none of this happened throughout the rest of November, I don't think. Yep, they did, other than, yep, other than us, the Christmas tree and stuff, that was all. And then of course, we actually never got our first snowfall till probably November and only December of this year, and then pretty much that was all. Then of course, none of us happened throughout the rest of December. So yes, of course, other than Christmas, I did my second Christmas That was 2019 showing, which is so nice. Yep, and then of course, yep, and then of course on Christmas Eve, we actually had a snowstorm. Yep, which is usual for the early winter. Yeah, but the thing was that then after you obviously managed to go on a little walk, which is so nice. Yep, over to I spent some VC. I was no was on the road. We obviously we'll over to my cousin's house, which was so nice for the annual family friends get together, where when we and my cousin and my she had a dark COVID for the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Yeah, but then of course otherwise that was pretty much all the fundies that they happened. But of course my fun favorite part about 2019 was of course well on December 27th obviously today I was off for a couple hours, which is so nice. I just spent some time over there and I pretty much this is some in looked at some stores and also went to the bathroom, which is so awesome. Overall, I spent a couple hours over there, then I was pretty much all. Yes, so of course, another 7 to address the 2019. So yeah, pretty much. Of course, yeah, so of course, I'll end it off right there. So of course, next video you've seen from me will be on probably tomorrow or the next day. Which be 2020. I'll be talking about my favorite parts of the 2010s, the decade. Yep, indeed. And of course, I've put these two as in 2010s decade 2. Yep, indeed. So of course, I mentioned you guys this earlier, but I will mention this to you guys again. I really showed the voice is very hoarse because that's because I was got a bit of a head cold or a cold or whatever it is. Because I'll in the video off with the guys, so of course, all the players that we got before 2019 is of course we put out summer and then of course we previously the whole for the rest of the year we'll be watching the countdown there on trade and then that'll be pure resolve. Yes, so I just hope you guys liked my favorite parts of the 2019 video, and of course stay tuned for the for my favorite parts of the 2010s decade video coming up tomorrow or the next day. So over now guys, peace, bye, see you there.